At the time, I would say, I'm trying to think, I would think that it was probably around about, I'd say maybe about 150 total pages. But it was mostly focused on, again, that database type of,
Hmm.
let's just use the security guard training as an example. It was mostly built around that. So let's just say about 150 pages is where I launched it. And then I started to see traffic, and I wasn't too concerned with monetization at the time, because that's always something you can figure. There's always a way to make money. There's always a way to make money. So like, yeah, I think around 150 is where I really did it. Nowadays, if you would ask me now what I would do, now that I know a lot more and I've been around for a while, I would probably say usually no less than like 25 pages or 25 posts is when I'd really launch something. But it depends on your strategy. Like if you're doing 25 informational pieces of content and you launch, you might start to get some traffic after about 6 months is when I think that the Google sandbox, you get out of it, so to speak. So you might take that, but then it's like, okay, now you have informational content for 25 articles. You don't have a way to make money. So
Hmm.
it's like, like now you need to start doing affiliate stuff, so it depends on your strategy. There's a lot, but yeah, I would say like you want to have 25 well-written posts. Like don't just throw out 500 words of garbage. That's not going to do it for you. So
About how long are the posts that you have generally?
when there are questions, I would say mostly, I usually, the rule of thumb is like when I send my writers, 75 to 1,000, 750, sorry,
Hmm.
750 to 1,000 words is typically on the low end. On the high end, I might go up to like 2,000, 2,250, like maybe 2,500. But I know some people are like, oh, publish the longer content and this, that, and the other. I don't believe that this is just a personal belief. I don't think that that's going to be sustainable. I think eventually Google is going to be like, hey, you have these 10,000, 20,000, word of things. Yeah, right now you might get some long tail, but I don't think that works because it's so hard to navigate. And like, I don't know. I mean, that's my thought. I know the argument of like, well, there's longer time on page and all this and that, but I don't personally believe in that. I would rather create a URL and a title tag and a page that specifically answers one query about one thing. If there's things that are really, really similar, then yes, tie them into that and maybe make a different like heading. But in general, yeah, around 750 to 1,000 is where I stay. So
Right.